one of the crazy things about doing launches in Italy is that you'll never know when you're going to find yourself in like a Renaissance castle talking about motorcycle tires, but this is just one of those occasions.
Pirelli Diablo Rosso 4 Corsa is the sportier version of Diablo Rosso 4, delivering more dry grip and enhanced hard handling and a consistent performance after track session.
I'm Daniele Maletti, I'm the global brand manager of Pirelli Motors. It's a normal road tire. As I try to explain.
Normal road tire.
No, it's normal road tire. You will try tomorrow on the normal road year round.
When it's wet?
Really amazing.
Okay, so
and also if you take some day of rain, you don't be afraid.
No, it's good. Is what you're saying.
It's good.
Even the Corsa.
Because, yeah.
Okay.
So the central part is completely thinking about rain and the usage on the normal road tire. So you will try tomorrow because in those days
and just stick it in there.
Yeah, stick it in there. Just open the throttle and don't think about it.
Don't think. Yeah. Just go. just go. Just do it. Just do it. Okay.
Just enjoy. You are just doing track days. Our suggestion is always to use a track day tire like SC3.
Mugello is one of my top favorite 3 tracks in the whole wide world. It's just absolutely spectacular. You can see the mountains of Tuscany are behind me. Right up the road is Bologna. Just to the south is Beta. Just to the east is TM. So we are kind of not quite in the heart of Italian motorcycling. We're pretty close. Behind me is a whole bunch of motorcycles that we get to go ride on the Passo di Futa, which is one of like the most famous roads in Tuscany. And we're going to be doing it on the Pirelli Diablo 4 Corsa. Did I get that right? We got here early so I could grab the best bike. So I grabbed the Tuono factory. Melissa's over here going through the menus to make sure that it's optimized for the conditions today. And you know, just to make sure, Oscar from Pirelli came all.
My name is Oscar Solis. I'm the motorcycle racing manager for the Western Hemisphere.
All the way over to Italy to support me, getting the setup. He says it's actually not the tires, it's the bike, and we need to change the suspension. So we're gonna.
It's always. I mean, you ask the tire guys, it's suspension fault. You ask the suspension guys, it's tire fault for sure.
Always.
Yep. So get used to that a little bit. That's gonna be happening a couple more times, I think.
On the street.
yeah.
On the street.
It's the bike.
Perfect. It's the bike. Yeah. 1.6. 1.6.
That's it.
Tutti. Grazie.
Hello, I'm Giuliano, head of street tire development for Pirelli.
I'm like, I don't know what to do with my hand.
Yeah, don't worry about it. All right, so this is a multi-compound tire. We got sticky rubber on the sides, and we've got durable rubber in the middle to try to hold the profile for longer.
Yeah, it's a full silica one, so that way it'll go through a lot of other conditions than just dry. And so you'll have a lot of stability on top and durability there as well.
So you guys have been making, I mean, dual compound tires aren't necessarily anything new.
Correct.
15 years or something we've been seeing those, 10 years, something like that. But this one, dating back to the Montagues and Capulets, that these two rubbers did not get along. That one of these rubbers like killed the other rubber's cousin, and then it turned into a whole thing, and they wouldn't bond. But eventually you guys got them to marry.
Yes.
Like vinegar and oil.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's a really good relationship now too.
It's a really solid relationship.
It's like I'm definitely not going to generalize, but maybe some of the hard work, this will take care of a lot of the hard work, and this is the one that actually gets to have the fun all the time, right? And they balance it out each other a little bit now, where it's a good relationship. Somebody does all the chores at home, and the other one does the stuff outside.
Is that a good relationship?
That's a good relationship.
Yes.
There's the balance right there.
He's right.
So you know, one's the sweetheart and one's the rough one. That is what it is.
That doesn't sound like a balance. That sounds like I really want the SC3 side of things.
Well, the problem about it is if everything was, you know, all the sweet performance stuff, then the durability wouldn't be there.
And then we wouldn't have profile anymore.
And then you wouldn't have profile anymore. Right?
All right, so it's probably not showing up on here, and I got some other pictures, but you can see the seam right there where we go from the SC3 slick compound, basically.
SC3.
Yeah, to, well, you know, but it's sounds more performance if we say slick, doesn't it?
Well, we do have an SC3 DOT in our lineup as well.
Yes.
So we can't say slick. I know I'm so technical. It's like I'm a technical person.
Why would
or
anyone
something.
buy that?
I'm so
if you've got the slick sitting right there, why would you buy? You know what? I want 5% less rubber.
Yes.
Because it's legal to go on the road. So if a guy has a track-only bike, he can go out of his garage and go straight to the track and go have fun, right? I know, details.
You know
technical.
what? Buy
Why am I
extra
so
rims.
technical?
Buy extra rims. Why are you doing this if you don't have extra rims? Okay. All right, SC3 rubber.
You have something there, because then they'd have to buy the SC3 slick and then buy the street tires. So they would buy more tires too if we did that, right?
Yeah, but then you've got like the right thing all the time.
Yes.
Certo.
Certo.
Okay, so tell me, what trick did you have to do to get the rubber to
To work
bond?
together.
Yeah.
Well, the trick is beneath these two compounds. Is a specific base compound that's basically is softer than all the other when it's cold. So maybe you're going on wet surfaces, something like that. So it's very soft. So it enhances the footprint, the grip also in very cold condition, and when it's hot, when you're pushing hard, when you're using the soft side of the marriage,
it's
yes, the best part of the marriage, and basically the hardness, the stiffness is very close to the SC3 compound. So basically is hiding on the SC3 compound, so the SC3 compound can work properly with all the grip that it can provide.
Excellent. Today, if that road had been wet, I would have been over on this carbon black compound pretty soon.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
But
yes.
and you've got it, you're basically saying like,
But
get on the carbon, go have fun.
Yes, but the trick is that in any case on the street, a portion of your footprint will be in any case touching the center compound. This is the first, and then the base keep the tire very, let me say, soft to enhance the footprint, to have a grip also in wet, because you have a bigger footprint on the touching the ground.
Excellent. All right, what else do you want to tell me about this?
Yeah, I think that right now, so what differentiates this tire a lot more than just the Rosso 4 is obviously the sportiness of it, but also the tread pattern, where you see, if you look at a Rosso 4, you'll see a lot more sipes, a lot more what we call sea versus land, and so you'll see that one's a lot more for the other conditions, for a little bit more wet and everything like that. But if you're, you know, for our example, Southern California, where it really doesn't rain ever, if anytime, you could definitely opt for this tire if that's something you want to do. Because
So this
there's a lot
tire is
more
better
slip
for
parts.
forest fires.
For forest
like
fires,
chronic forest fires and
for,
homelessness.
yeah, for a lot of mudslides.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. This will get you out of there
That's
faster.
what you want.
But there's a lot more, you know, there's a lot more, I'll use your term, slick spots in this tire versus the Rosso 4. So if you're looking for the more sporty, if you go to the track once in a while type situation and you want a more sporty tire, then this is the one that you want to go for sure.
All right, but now something that I was wrestling with was I'm old and slow.
We get along pretty well because I'm old and slow.
Yeah. But at least for me, on a 1000, an SC3 maybe will last all day on the track, maybe just half a day on the track.
It depends on setup, rider, all that fun stuff, right?
It depends. Every tire guy.
So engineered.
It's the suspension. All right. But you know, you're not gonna, with the 1000, you're not gonna have that tire last 2 days. It's gonna be 1 day, right? So, yeah, so maybe you need to balance your street riding so you can wear out the center on the street and then take it to the track and burn off the sides, and that way you're being the most efficient with your...
Like when you go to the track, what the key is performance, right? You want the most performance, you're gonna try to get the best thing on your bike, whether if it's the oil, if it's the tires, if it's your helmet, you're gonna go out there and you want a lot of performance, right? Here is more of a balance where you're mainly street, and you want to be protected. You want to have, you know, be able to go on a couple of conditions that maybe you didn't expect once you first started that ride. But if you want to go to the track once in a while, this is the tire for you.
It did have crazy grip on that road. It was just like, I was just throwing it into turns and being like, it'll stick, it'll stick.
If you could drag the knee on the street with the tire that's a street tire, it's not bad.
Yeah.
That's not recommended usage.
No.
Officially by Pirelli, it is not recommended
No,
usage.
not recommended.
Yes.